Community Development Quota Groups, or CDQs, are one of the legacies of the late Senator Ted Stevens.
The program was set up to help coastal communities in western Alaska develop an economy by giving them shares in the Bering Sea fishery. Last year, the Yukon Delta Fisheries Development Association, the CDQ group for villages on the lower Yukon, earned about $18 million. Under federal law, the money can't be given out to individuals. It must be reinvested in fisheries.
It provides work, it provides purpose, provides goals. It helps keep up the way of life.
Most of the CDQ's businesses, along with the Quick Pack fishing plant in Imanek, lose money, but the idea is to circulate that money in fishing communities as payroll.
Now, tonight in the final part of our series, KTVA 11's Rhonda McBride is here to show us how this economic engine works. Rhonda.
Joe and Emily, you know, it almost sounds counterintuitive. Businesses are supposed to make a profit. But on the lower Yukon, where there are very few jobs, the CDQ group thinks giving people work may be the best use of their money. During the fishing season, workers from communities all over the region descend on Imanek, and tonight photographer Jacob Curtis and I show you just what it means to have a hand up instead of a hand out. Mud, fish oil perfume, dissonance.
Who are you?
It looks like chaos, the constant movement. But there's a rhythm to it all, and Jack Schulteis is in his element.
Come on, I'll show you. And they know this comes out of there. Check all of it. Yeah.
Fishing is a tough business.
You check that.
Especially in a place like Imanek, with the high cost of electricity, air freight that costs more than $1 a pound to bring goods in, and fuel at more than $6 a gallon. A losing proposition, so why bother to try?
There isn't anything else. Sony ain't gonna build a TV manufacturing plant here. They're not gonna drill for oil here. This is all we got.
The Imanek plant lost $9 million last year. And if it weren't for subsidies from the CDQ program, it would go under. And gone with it, the millions it pays out for fish and jobs.
You missed the spot.
Sophie Ann Moore has 2 kids, and like a lot of the workers here, she's a single parent.
I'd like to further my education and move on out of here, and this is a good helping stepping stone.
For just about everyone here, Quick Pack is a stepping stone out of poverty. Every one of these bikes belongs to a kid with a job. Kids like Jacob Kameroff. Jacob has worked at Quick Pack since he was 14.
Good morning, Imanek Fisheries. This is Jacob speaking. How may I help you?
In the afternoon, he trains other kids to answer the phone, a job Jacob really likes.
I wake up early for school now. I'm always on time. I try to stay organized.
Jacob has impressed the admin office with his professionalism.
Pardon? Can you repeat that?
And the way he puts family first. Joe Mike started to work here last summer. He's 14 now. Before that, when he was too young to hold a job, he wanted one so badly he offered to work for free.
They get motivated. They don't have to go to their parents and say, "Ma, can I have $1?" It's really great for them.
But truth be known, many of the kids here help support their families. Elders in Imanek believe the youth employment program has cut down on vandalism. Quick Pack says it's noticed something else.
And for whatever reason, the kids that are in this program, we've not had any suicides of the participants in it, which we feel is a very positive sign.
Honestly, I lost track after the 4th one.
Maggie Isidore is from a village where there have been a lot of suicides. She says her job boxing frozen salmon has literally been a lifeline.
When I'm not working, I think about all the people that I lost, and that hurts me a lot because some of them I was pretty close to them. At 14, I lost my best friend to suicide.
Maggie says she's not alone. Most of the kids she works with have had to grow up fast.
I have a lot of dreams. My main dream right now is to give my daughter the things I wanted growing up.
Her daughter needs lots right now, and Maggie says the $10 an hour she earns here at Quick Pack has made all the difference.
You have to be creative to pull this off out here. This isn't a by the book situation at all.
Because the bottom line here isn't about profit, but keeping hope alive. Not all the jobs are in the plan. In fact, we met one high school student who inputs data for a fish tracing program, which lets customers know exactly where on the Yukon their fish was caught. And we also talked with a number of young workers who are putting themselves through college. There are more of them every year.